Jean-Louise Calment was born in the little French town of Arles in 1875. Nobody expected her to have an exceptional life that would overcome all odds and set global records. In a period before cars and aircraft, when people relied on horse-drawn carriages and candles to light their houses, Louise set off on a voyage that would last over a century, observing key historical events and societal changes. Louise's surroundings changed as she grew. She witnessed the creation of the Eiffel Tower, the rising of Mahatma Gandhi, the destruction of 2 world wars, and the beginning of the digital age. Despite the passage of time, Louise stood out as a symbol of longevity, shattering records and enchanting the world with her astounding 122-year lifespan. But what was the secret to her longevity? Was it just luck, or did her lifestyle choices play a key role? Before moving further, we would like to welcome you to Infomish. Do subscribe our channel for more amazing videos. Now let's move back to our topic. According to researchers, while genetics may influence some aspects of one's lifetime, the vast majority is determined by lifestyle and environment. This view was emphasized by the well-known Danish twin study, which indicated that genes account for only 20% of an average human's life, leaving the other 80% to be formed by lifestyle circumstances. In the early 2000s, adventurer Dan Buettner set out on a journey to discover the secrets of longevity by exploring locations known as blue zones, where people lived very long and healthy lives. Buettner collaborated with anthropologists, historians, dietitians, and geneticists to identify 5 blue zones around the world: Sardinia in Italy, Okinawa in Japan, Loma Linda in California, Icaria in Greece, and Costa Rica's Nicoya Peninsula. These blue zones provided insights on the lifestyle patterns that promote lifespan, which Buettner termed the Power 9. These 9 principles covered a wide range of topics, including diet, physical activity, social ties, and purpose. Let us examine each of these ideas to see how they lead to a long and joyful life. The first principle, which research uncovers behind longevity, was move naturally. It highlights the significance of incorporating natural movement into your daily routine. Unlike the sedentary lifestyles widespread in modern culture, blue zone residents engage in regular, low-intensity physical exercise, such as walking, gardening, and housework. Studies have shown that even brief periods of walking, such as only 11 minutes, can greatly reduce the risk of premature death up to 25%, which emphasizes the necessity of remaining active throughout the day. The second principle, purpose, emphasizes the importance of having a feeling of purpose, or ikigai, in life. It is a Japanese concept, means reason for being. Dan's researchers discover that in Okinawa, there is no theory like retirement. When people in Japan turn 90 or 100, they don't give up on life, they find an ikigai in life. A sense of purpose, whether achieved through meaningful job, hobbies, or community activity, has been related to increased life expectancy and overall well-being. Dan's research found that having a sense of purpose in life can increase life expectancy up to 7 years. Now, by having a purpose does not mean transforming the world, but to have anything which give you long-term satisfaction or happiness in daily life. The third concept, downshift, highlights the need of stress management and relaxation techniques. We all are well aware that stress is not good for us, but chronic stress that you have endured for a long period makes you age faster. Almost every age-related disease is associated with stress. It's not like blue zone people don't get stressed, but they have made such habits in daily routine that allow them to remain stress-free. Blue zone residents use a variety of activities, including prayer, meditation, and social events, getting nap in noon to relieve stress and promote relaxation, protecting their health from the negative consequences of chronic stress. The fourth concept, the 80% rule, promotes attentive eating and moderation. Individuals who follow the Okinawa tradition of eating until 80% satisfied can avoid overeating and gain the benefits of calorie restriction, which has been linked to increased longevity and better health outcomes. There are proven scientific benefits of eating less food. Last year, Yale School published a clinical trial. It found that those who cut their calorie intake by 14% saw many health improvements in their life. Their aging pace slowed down. By eating less food regularly, lifespan extends from 50% to 300%. The fifth principle, plant slant, advocates for a diet high in fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains that is primarily plant-based. This diet, which is common in blue zones, has been connected to a lower risk of long-term conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and several types of cancer. Dan's research found that in these 5 blue zones, the centenarians that were surveyed, 95% of them ate plant-based diets. The sixth guideline, Winey 5, emphasizes that some blue zones have a cultural practice of moderate alcohol intake, especially with red wine. Although it's debatable, drinking in moderation has been linked to some health advantages. Nonetheless, new research indicates that staying alcohol-free may be the healthiest course of action. Belong, which can also be called a sense of belonging. 263 centenarians were interviewed, and every one of them except 5 was part of some faith-based community. This seventh principle emphasizes the value of social bonds and community involvement. Developing meaningful relationships, whether through religious organizations, volunteer work, or family gatherings, can have a substantial impact on one's well-being and lifespan. The eighth principle, loved ones first, emphasizes the importance of prioritizing family and sustaining good interpersonal relationships. Blue Zone residents prioritize spending time with loved ones and frequently live in multi-generational families, which benefit their overall health and lifespan. They lived around their aging parents and grandparents, and they remain committed to their one-life partner, which can increase life expectancy by 3 years. The ninth and last principle, Right Tribe, emphasizes the role of social networks in shaping health practices. Okinawans have a friend circle of about 5 friends, and they are committed to their 5 friends for the rest of their lives. Blue Zone members foster a supportive environment conducive to long-term well-being by surrounding themselves with people who share their values and promote healthy practices. After hearing all of this, you must be thinking, is it feasible to live a long life outside the 5 blue zones? Dan wondered the same thing. He believes a 6th blue zone could be added to the group soon. According to Dan, life expectancy in Singapore has increased by over 25 years. Singaporeans have one of the longest and healthiest life expectancies. The government's policies of subsidizing healthy food and imposing high taxes on bad food contribute to this phenomenon. Government programs encourage walking. The infrastructure is designed to encourage individuals to walk more in their daily lives. To discourage driving, a hefty fee is imposed. Singapore offers a tax benefit for elderly parents who live within 500 yards of your home. So folks, the results are in front of you. You now know exactly what to do to live a long life. You may not be able to break the world record for being the oldest human, but following the advice in this video can easily lead you to hit a century. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe our channel for more amazing content.